Hello. I'm sorry about the abrupt ending to the previous video. I'm using my old Canon camera and I had problems with the thing timing out, and I had no idea how to eliminate that. What happened was it just timed out, and you don't even realise if you're not watching the front and seeing that little red light flash on and off. So at first I thought it was the flash card was full up, but I've just checked that, and it's still okay, so there's still room on there. So anyway, where we left off was after taking a 150 thou removal of material off of this piece of, I think it's called commercial bronze, I'm not sure. So anyway, I just thought I'd finish off and discuss something else that I was talking about, and that was that I use a whale oil on the beds. In fact, I use whale oil everywhere. What I did, I modified. While I had this carriage off and fit in these wiper frames, I drilled and tapped a little set screw hole in the top of the carriage there, and periodically, it's just another theory of mine, periodically I undo that set screw and I get my squirter and squirt in whale oil until I see it coming out both ends of the carriage. I don't know, I just feel that it gets the oil underneath and maybe helps to distribute it, I don't know. But anyway, that's one of the things that I modified. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but there's always a slight little bit of drag on the carriage when you're moving it. So one of the other things that I do, or tend to do a lot, is when I'm moving the carriage away from a job or whatever, I get into the habit of pushing it away with my fingers. And the reason for that is that I feel that this hand wheel is attached to, in contact with the lead screw, and it's a worm, I guess you could, I don't know what the gear is called, worm gear? I don't know. Anyway, I just feel that because of the drag, that by moving the hand wheel, you're getting a certain amount of wear on either on the lead, probably on the bronze gear, on the hand wheel. But so, just another little thing I tend to do. I just feel it takes any resistance away from winding the thing. I mean, I don't do it all the time, but quite a few times I do it. That's one thing. The other thing that occurred to me was when I have my tool post in the front T-slot, it means that the force of cutting and the overhang of the tool bit, the tool holder, which is here, there's a certain amount of more leverage taking place on the front end of the carriage. So whenever it's possible, and I haven't been doing it a lot, but it has occurred to me that if I put the tool post in the rear T-slot, it means that the force is more so on the surface, more central of the carriage, and it may possibly eliminate a more advanced wear, which would maybe take place if the tool bit is overhanging. It's like leverage, you know. So that's another little thing that I do. Now I'm watching the camera because it's going to bloody cut out on me, I'm sure of that. What I'm going to try and do is to, before it cuts out, is to assemble this this strip in here. See if I can get it on. That'll, if I can get it on, that will hopefully help to set this thing back. Yeah, the light's still going. Let's see if I can. Yeah, it's fiddly. Come on. Okay, I'll mess around. I've got these dowels, so I have to finish these dowels. Here's one. Okay, let's see if that goes a bit better. Come on. Oh, it's on there. There we go. Okay, we can put that dowel back in. Alright, so you see now, but of course there's all this slop there, but just by nipping these up, I've eliminated the slop and it's now on there pretty tight. Of course, when I get the knurled screws on, it'll be even better. So it goes on and it goes on and it comes off. There you go, see? So that hopefully is going to solve the problem. Now, what I'm going to do eventually is to put the quill back in here, and I'll probably move this carriage out the way as far up as I can without taking it off, and use this edge of the bed with a scriber block and a dial indicator, and measure along the quill when it's at its furthest out, which is quite a way, because this is the quill, and as usual I can't find anything. It's it's probably at least 6 inches long, so it will come out to about there,